Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to a brand new week at Intuitive Energies with me, Jane. I feel like saying your host for this week, but I am your reader. And I love every one of you who's been here, who's been giving me a lot of love and support over the last couple weeks with the loss of my friend Catherine, which I'm going to be bringing in because she's already here today. Also... Well, let me think here. I've been very, very sick with my family. My husband has still had remnants that he's having a hard time to expel. So I'm working on that with him, trying to help him recover fully. I feel like I'm well on my way. So I still, got that every once in a while. But other than that, I feel fine. And I am very lucky I have the chance to recuperate at home. So thank you for everybody who's sending their love, their prayers concerning the loss of my friend and our sickness. These are the times, folks, right? These are the times that we have to deal with. Sometimes life is really awesome, and sometimes it throws you a few curveballs, and you got to roll with the punches, okay? So, this is about me. It's not about you, but I want to take a minute to thank you. I'm going to start showing you what I shuffle, what I do, how I meditate, what I write down. I wanted to write down a few things on this like chalkboard paper, to little notes, things that I feel are important for you today. We're going to do the Six of Pentacles. As you guys know, my incredible friend Ashu, who's probably my friend Catherine is bugging as we speak, is the one who really gave me a great way to see this card and how to feel the balance in it. Showing that we need balance in everything that we do. Okay. I was looking at something yesterday and they were saying it's not time to be an idealist. It's not time to dig in your feet and not give way to any sort of input. This is causing just more imbalance. So the best thing that I can give you as a reader of what I'm seeing is that the best world that we can possibly live in is where all kinds of opinions and open-mindedness reside. I'm not saying to allow bad behavior. I'm saying just to be open, okay? What is balanced for you doesn't necessarily mean that it's balanced for somebody else, okay? This is what the Six of Pentacles is for me. Now, this is about balancing you, okay? That's not about the card meaning or how it means in the world. Today, it is what it means for you in this week. And they actually came out with the fairy deck. They came out with a lot of information as I meditated after they come out. And the wisdom card just in itself came out with a great big message, and it says the point of view, look at it as a point of view as an outsider. Sometimes we try to solve it from within, but solving things for ourselves and others, do you ever notice that sometimes it's a lot easier to solve somebody else's problem than your own? Well, Spirit is saying take an outsider's point of view on your problem if you have one, okay? They want you to take all the wisdom that you have and apply it to your situation, but pretend that this problem that you're having is somebody else's. And what advice would you give them? And I thought that was so awesome. This might actually bring you back into balance. It won't make it easier for you to come up with a decision, but it might give you, you might see the solution as, well, I didn't like that solution, but it definitely is a solution. And anything that opens you up to more train of thought is a good thing. It's something that helps you. Now, as I said, I've seen my friend Catherine, anything that has to do with rainbows. And hopefully this week, if I get her decks, I will explain something to you, which really was cool. Here you see almost like the colors of the rainbow. She wants to remind you that you are the light in your own life. That love and light and all things bright, they shine a light in anything in your life, into a situation. Even my friend's passing, I went and meditated, went and saw her, spent some time with her, even though it has been a very sad period in my life. I mean, awfully sad. Just to not have her physical presence. I find it very hard to stay in that presence because every time I see her, she is so excited to be where she is. This is what she wanted. She wanted the answers to a lot of things. She wanted to know what was the point to all things. She found out her life meaning. She found out what she had been here for. So did I. And we were just conversing. It was just beautiful. So she was already very spiritual, much like me. She already helped people talk to people who had crossed over. So Catherine was already way in the realm of this, okay? She was very ready no matter when this happened to her. So she is reminding you, Pisces, that you have the light within you to do whatever you want in your life, okay? You can pull on that light, you can tap into that magic, and that is her message to you today, okay? You have so much more than you give yourself credit for. We spend our lives looking for answers or thinking we're looking for answers when we actually have the answers within us. So she wants you to reconnect with that part of yourself. A lot of breath work. I wrote that here, okay? And lost and found, last but not least, is just you think you lost something, but it won't take you that long to find it. And it's this here, this wisdom and this light of which you are to rebalance you on your journey. So I'm going to pull cards now. I'm going to put these aside. And I'm going to pull cards. Now, the deck I used was Oracle of the Fairies and the Light Sea of Tarot. If you're looking for those decks, they're in Find a Deck, link below. They're all in alphabetical order. There's all the decks that I have. Yes, I have many. But I do 2 videos a day, every single day. Yeah. I think I've gone a full, at least, first year, 365 days without missing a day, Pisces. Yeah. I know, right? Don't worry, I do take some time off. I do tape some of these ahead of time, absolutely. In case anything happens to me, such as I get really sick and I need time to rest, I always do, okay? I just put the intention of the day that I am videoing this for, and it always applies. Spirit is kind enough to do it for me. So what do we have here? We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands. So what are you working on? Oh, well, look at that. And the Knight of Wands. So the work you need to put in this week, okay? Okay, so they want you to double down on your thoughts on abundance. Absolutely, okay? What makes you happy? And that doesn't necessarily mean money. There's a lot of red, a lot of orange. It's a lot of root and sacral chakra work, okay? This is dealing a lot with your security, the way you feel about yourself, the physicality in this world. We get lost in it, and it's, what are they saying? It's, oh, there's that word. Wait a minute. It's, you know, it's part of the circumstances of you being here. I probably will find the word, but it's a saying that says it's all par for part, whatever. It's parcel for parts for parcel. I don't know. Anyway, it simply means that the reason that you are here, you tend to always forget how spiritual you really are and how magical we really are. It's done on purpose when we come here so we can learn the lessons, but we constantly have to remind ourselves that we have the abundance, the power, and the magic to create anything that we want in our lives, okay? We are the light. A reminder is to concentrate on that abundance, the King of Pentacles, okay? You have a lot coming to you, but you have to stay in that mindset for it to happen. In other words, with the Four of Wands, celebrate the little things, big and small. The Four is a small, it's a smaller celebration. And Four of Wands, it's not the Six as in a victory. It's not, you know, the bigger, the big tamales. Four is like a stable foundation to begin from. And if you feel happy and grateful in what you are, such as I see here in the Knight of Pentacles, you can meet any challenge, okay? You can turn a challenge into a party, and that's what it looks like she's doing right here. Just remember that. A lot of wands, a lot of pentacles here. Tap into your fire, Pisces, absolutely. So that's the work you're going to need to do to rebalance yourself this week, okay? I'm going to look, see, and what else you can tap into right now, Pisces, to help you out. The Strength card, the Ten of Cups, and Hermit. Okay, so again, we're coming back to the light message right here with the Hermit card. You are the light. See, the light is emanated from her. There is a light sitting on the ledge here, but the light is emanating from her. You are the light. Don't forget that you are the light that shines through. You are the one that brings in a lot of beauty, okay? I'm going to read you the wisdom and the light here. I know I'm doing a little reverse, but hey, you know, messages are messages. They're coming in. It says, it's time to call upon your inner wisdom in order to help yourself at a challenging time, or perhaps someone you know could do for some insight into their situation. This fairy is accompanied by a white owl, and you can see it here, okay, right there, okay. Owls being a symbol of wisdom, she tells you it's time for you to trust your own knowing and reminds you that wisdom doesn't come only from age. Wisdom is the ability to see the bigger picture. So fly silently like the owl and hear and see everything before coming into a decision based on this wisdom. Being wise doesn't always mean you're right, but it does mean that you have the ability to see into situations in a more impartial way than many others can, and for the highest good. Okay. This is the same thing, is to allow your intuition to speak through the filter of wisdom, but always remember that others have a choice and free will. But like I said, what came in with this card is to look at it impartially. Those are the words that really get me, is that I want you to look at it as in a person who is trying to find a solution for somebody else, not yourself. You are Pisces. We are a great problem solver for other people, right? We use our empathic abilities to go in and try to help and help people find their own solutions. So a perfect way to balance yourself is to do that. If you see that, that's the other part I wanted to mention. If you see the Six of Pentacles right here, somebody needed food or money or shelter, or, you know, for whatever reason, and this is you giving it out. That was the solution. Now they want you to do the same thing for yourself. They want you to put yourself in this position of the person who's asking for help and help yourself as an outsider would, okay? Be your own best friend. The magic, the light is from within you. That's what I'm going to read here. It says, light is your protection. It casts away any shadows, and wherever it shines, the truth will ultimately be revealed. Okay? It reminds you that you are light. She stands in the dark forest, yet her light travels far so she can find her way clearly through the darkness. If you feel as though you can't find your own light, she will offer you one of her lamps to illuminate your path. And if you see that you can't find your way, she will offer you one of her lamps. This is coming through. Like, it's very important that you remember to find your balance. Is you've got to recapture your light. You've got to find your own light. Okay? Oh, woo. It's an instinctive thing to be attracted to light. When you shine yours, it will attract others like moth to a flame. Okay. Your light has magical particles that not only expose the truth, but also reveal the beauty of a situation and the lesson to receive from it. When the light of truth shines, nothing can be hidden and the shadows are exposed. I really like that. There's nothing harsh about this healing and revealing light. Okay. But persistently too, until the truth remains. It will shine persistently until only the truth remains. She reminds us that we can face the darkness and the shadow side of ourselves without fear. Okay? The light can remain as a permanent part of our seeing in our experience in life. Right. So, you also had the Strength card and the Ten of Cups. So these energy of this row is what they want you to concentrate on above, beyond and above this top part. Because this is like a preview. I always like to say, this is the stuff that you're going to be doing. You're going to concentrate on abundance. You're going to be grateful for where you're at and everything you have. And you're going to meet challenge like a party. You know, it's like, this is great. This is a challenge. I can do it. So, but they're reminding you here as well of abundance right here. Okay. So treating your small abundance like a big one. Okay. You're like a Ten of Cups. Okay. Treating the smallest blessings as a biggest blessing. Okay. Like I would treat, I don't know, how could I get, what example? Like my cup of coffee in the morning, my cup of coffee cocoa. Is it as good as having my house mortgage paid? It might be slightly different, but I do surely enjoy it. And I'm going to make it like something that is wonderful. When I sit and drink my first sip and close my eyes and enjoy it, I smile, I light up, I feel great. Okay? So I treat that little thing like a very big thing. So they say just take everything in your life that you really enjoy and enjoy it every day for the time that you are here. Okay? Very important. And the Inner Strength card. It's got a Leo, so it's making me think of my friend Catherine again. So I'm going to see, with the King of Pentacles, abundance. There's abundance and strength. Okay. She's telling me she was Catherine was very much a free spirit through life. She never planned anything, never had any funds put aside for anything she did. She just kind of went by the seat of her pants. But she was always abundant. I mean, there was never one time that I met up with her that I ever feel like she was in need of everything. She took a bite out of life. She took chances, but she was also very grateful for everything in her life and felt that the littlest of things was abundant. So I think this is her message. I know it is her message, but this is what she's saying. Just treat everything as beauty. And remember, she's showing me this too. Okay, the infinity. There you go. Okay, the infinity sign. Remember that we are infinite, that we are beautiful, that regardless of when our bodies leave us here, we are forever. Our energy is just, it's transmuting, it's changing, it's going different places, it's doing everything. It is completely beautiful and eternal. Okay, so she's saying, be abundant in that fact, be abundant in that thought, and live your life accordingly, okay? Take a big bite out of life and don't be so afraid. All right, so what Spirit wants you to pay attention to, you have the Six of Cups here. I hope you like the butterflies, Pisces. Again, I put some more butterflies for all my Pisces who are celebrating birthdays this week. Such beautiful love coming through. so the Six of Cups is a card of reconnection. And I wrote that here. You saw it, right? Reconnect, right here. It's reconnection to memories of the past. Oh, they're reminding me of something that I wrote down this morning when I was meditating. Okay, so, right. Okay, so let's look at this. I'm going to say that quickly and then we're going to go. Oh, that's special. That's one of the cards for tomorrow is the Empress. So, okay. Get my thoughts together because there's many of them now. Okay. What was I talking about? Reconnecting, right. They said to get your happy thoughts, to put light on something, to get your vibes going higher, to focus on, tap into your happy. I wrote that, tap into your happy for an instant boost. And that is talking about your happy thoughts, your reconnection. There might be some things from your past that you love. It could be your recent past. It could be your childhood past, but they want you to really tap into your toolbox of happiness, okay? Could be like my time with my friend, okay? The best times that we had, the magic that we shared together. It was very much, it was some of the most special moments in my life. And when we were in those moments, there was a lot of great high vibrations to be had. And thinking of those brings me to a vibration where I can connect to her even more. So they're reminding you that that brings harmony, okay, to your spirit guides, to the people who love you, to the people who want to tap in and help you, okay? It gives it a boost and it gets that chariot going in the right direction. So they really want you to pay attention to that this week, Pisces, okay? Your Page of Cups, remember, our Page of Cups, that was the card that really talked about us. So breathe, remember your best memories, tap into gratitude, reconnect with your guides, okay? Reconnect with your spiritual self through all of those beautiful vibrations. Remember that you are the light, and remember that you can find the solutions to your problems by looking at them from the outside and getting a bigger view. So there's wisdom. There's a lot here. I'm going to come back and do the extended later on. We're also going to look at this Empress card. This Empress card, it's all about creativity, okay? It's all about bringing it to light, bringing beauty in. You know, I was going to say a pregnant pause. That's not right. But a pregnancy of ideas, okay? Let's make these ideas twins and triplets, okay? So that we can just have a lot to choose from, and whatever road we decide will be a very great one, okay? All right, Pisces. I'll be back later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Thank you for being here as always.